Why, so now have I done a good day's work. You peers, continue in this united league, Rivers and Hastings, take each other's hand, dissemble not your hatred, swear your love.
By heaven, my soul is purged from grudging hate, and with my hand I seal my true heart's love.
So thrive I, as I truly swear the like.
Take heed you dally not before your king, lest he that is the supreme king of kings confound your hidden falsehood and award either of you to be the other's end.
So prosper I, as I swear perfect love.
And I, as I love Hastings with my heart.
Madam yourself is not exempt from this. Buckingham nor you have been factious one against the other. Why? Love Lord Hastings, let him kiss your hand. And what you do it unfeignedly.
There, Hastings. Never more will I remember our former hatred, so thrive I and mine.
So swear I.
Now, princely Buckingham, seal thou this league with thy embracements to my wife's allies, and make me happy in your unity.
God punish me. With hate, in those where I expect most love, when I have most need to employ a friend, and most assured he is a friend, deep, treacherous, and full of guile. See he unto me. This do I beg of heaven when I'm cold in love to you and yours.
A pleasing, cordial, princely Buckingham. There is now our brother Gloucester here.
And in good time.
Good morrow.
To my sovereign king and queen and princely peers, a happy time of day.
Happy indeed, as we have spent the day, Gloucester. We have done deeds of charity, made peace of enmity, fair love of hate between these swelling, wrong, insensate peers.
A blessed labour, my most sovereign liege. If I unwittingly or in my rage have aught committed that is hardly borne by any in this presence, I desire to reconcile me to his friendly peace. It is death to me to be at enmity. I hate it and desire all good men's love.
A holy day shall this be kept hereafter. I would to God all strives were well compounded. My sovereign lord, I do beseech your highness to take our brother Clarence to your grace.
Why, madam? Have I offered love for this? To be so bounted in this royal presence? Who knows not that the noble duke is dead? You do him injury to scorn his corpse.
Who knows not he is dead? Who knows he is?
See, heaven, what a world is this?
Is Clarence dead? The order was reversed.
He, poor soul, by your first order died. And that a winged Mercury did bear. Some tardy cripple bore the countermand that came too lag to see him buried.
Have I a tongue to doom my brother's death? My brother killed no man, his fault was thought, yet his punishment is bitter death. Who sued to me for him? Who in my wrath kneeled at my feet and bid me be advised? Who spoke to me of brotherhood? Who spoke to me of love? Who told me of the poor soul did forsake our foes? And did fight for me? At Tewkesbury when Oxford had me down, he rescued me and said, dear brother, live and be a king. All this from my remembrance sinfully plucked, and not a man of you had so much grace to put in my mind. The proudest of you all have been beholden to him in his life, yet none of you had once begged for his life. Oh God, I fear thy justice will take hold on me and you, and mine and yours for this. Oh, Elizabeth, help me to my closet. Oh, poor Clarence.
This is the fruit of rashness. Marked you not how the guilty kindred of the Queen looked pale when they did hear of Clarence's death? They did urge it continually into the King. God will revenge it. But come, let us in to comfort Edward with our company. We wait upon your grace. scene of rude impatience.
Edward, my lord, your king, our king, your son is dead. If you will live, lament. If die, be brief, that our swift-winged souls may catch the kings and like obedient subjects follow him.
So much interest have I in thy sorrow, as I had title in thy noble husband. I had bewept a worthy husband's death, and lived with looking on his images. But now, 2 mirrors of his princely semblance are cracked in pieces by malignant death, and I, for comfort, have but one false glass that grieves me when I see my shame in him. Thou art a widow, yet thou art a mother, and hast the comfort of thy children left. But death hath snatched my husband from mine arms, and plucked 2 crutches from my feeble hands. Clarence and Edward, pour all your tears. I am your sorrow's nurse, and I will pamper it with lamentation.
Madam, think yourself a careful mother of the young prince, your son. Send straight for him, let him be crowned. In him your comfort lives.
Drown desperate sorrow in dead Edward's grave. Plant your joys in living Edward's throne.
Sister, have comfort. All of us have cause to wail the dimming of our shining star, but none can cure their harms by wailing them. Madam, my mother, I did not see your grace. Humbly on my knee, I crave your blessing.
God bless thee, and put meekness in thy breast, love, charity, obedience, and true duty.
Amen. And make me die a good old man.
You here, that bear this heavy load of moan. Now cheer each other in each other's love. Though we have spent the harvest of this king, we are to reap the harvest of his son. Meseemeth good that with some little train, forthwith from Ludlow the young prince be fetched hither to London to be crowned our king.
Why with some little train, my lord of Buckingham?
Marry, my lord, least by a multitude, the new hild wound of malice would break out, which would be so much more the dangerous by how the estate is now green and yet ungoverned.
I hope the king made peace with all of us. The compact is firm and true in me.
And so in me, and so I think in all. Yet since it is but green, it should be put to no apparent likelihood of breach.
So say I.
Then be it so. And go we to determine who they shall be that straight shall post to Ludlow. Madam, and you, my mother, will you go to give your censures in this weighty business?
My lord, whoever journeys to the prince, for God's sake, let us two not stay at home, for by the way, I'll sought occasion to part the queen's proud kindred from the prince.
My other self. My council's consistory. My prophet. My oracle. My dear cousin. I, like a child, will go by thy direction. Towards Ludlow, then, for we'll not stay behind.
found in Paris, but at 9 months old.
The king, listen now, the king is dead, and woe to the land that is governed by a child. Ah, 'tis full of danger, that Duke of Gloucester. Him and his kind, coming in here, taking over, and I tell you something.
Oh, well, I think we'll have to leave that one there, ladies and gentlemen. But either way you look at it, I fear it will prove a troublous world. Troublous?
Neighbour, well met.
Hear you the news abroad?
Aye, the king is dead.
Bad news. Why the lady seldom comes the better. I fear it will prove a troublous world.
Neighbours, Godspeed.
Give you good morrow, sir.
Doth the news hold of good King Edward's death?
Aye, sir, 'tis too true, God help the while.
Then, masters, look to see a troublous world.
No, by God's good grace, his son shall reign.
Oh, woe to the land that's governed by a child.
In him there is a hope of government, that in his knowledge, counsel under him, and in his full and ripe years, he shall then govern well.
So stood the state when King,
Henry VI.
Henry VI was crowned in Paris at
9 months old.
9 months old.
Stood the state so? God, what? No. But then this land was fully enriched with grave counsel, politic. Then the king had virtuous uncles to protect his grace.
And so had this, both by the father and the mother.
Better they all came to the one side or none at all. Oh, full of danger is the Duke of Gloucester, but the Queen's sons and brothers all horned and proud were they to be ruled, and not to rule. The sickly land would fall into chaos as before.
A troublous world.
Come, we fear the worst. All shall be well. All shall be well.
When clouds appear, wise men put on their cloaks. When leaves fall, winter is at hand. When the sun doth set, who doth not look for night?
All shall be well.
If God sought it so, it's more than we deserve or I expect.
More than you expect. Truly, the souls of men are full of dread. You cannot reason with a man that thinks so heavily and full of fear.
Before the times have changed, still it is so. By divine instinct.
Divine instinct.
Divine instinct. Men's minds mistrust in
We are
sweet
trying
state.
to build a
Oh,
strong
we
stable
see
foundation
by
on which to build a strong stable country.
How? Leave it all to God. Whither away?
Look, you might not like him. He says what he thinks. He's not a bit.
A bit.
Troublous world.
Last night I heard they lay at Stony Stratford, and at Northampton they do rest tonight. Tomorrow or next day they will be here.
I long with all my heart to see the prince. I hope he is much grown since last I saw him.
But I hear no. They say my young son of York hath almost overtaken him in his growth.
Aye, mother, but I would it were not so.
Why, cousin? It is good to grow.
Grandam, one night as we did sit at supper, my uncle Gloucester talked how I did grow more than my brother. Aye, quoth my uncle Gloucester, small herbs have grace, great weeds grow apace.
Good faith, good faith. The same did not hold in him that did object the same to thee. He was the wretchedest thing when he was young, so long a-growing and so leisurely that if his rule were true, he should be gracious.
And so no doubt he is, my gracious madam.
I hope he is. But yet let mothers doubt.
Marry, they say my uncle Gloucester grew so fast that he could know a crust ere 2 hours old. 'Twas 2 full years ere I could get a tooth. Grandam, this would have been a biting jest.
A parlous boy, go to. You are too shrewd.
Madam, be not angry with the child.
Pitchers have ears.
Now here comes the messenger. What news?
What news?
Such news, my lords, that it grieves me to report.
How doth the prince?
Well, madame, and in health.
What is that news?
Lord Rivers and Lord Grey are sent to Pomfret as prisoners.
Who has committed them?
The mighty Dukes, Gloucester and Buckingham.
For what offence?
That's all but unknown to me, my lord.
Ay me. I see the ruin of my house. The tiger now has seized the gentle hind. I see as in a map the end of all.
Accursed and unquiet wrangling days. How many of you have mine eyes beheld? My husband lost his life to get the crown, and often up and down my sons were tossed for me to joy and weep their gain and loss, and being seated, and themselves the conquerors make war upon themselves, brother to brother, blood to blood, self against self. Oh, preposterous and frantic outrage! End thy damned spleen! Oh, let me die, to look on death no more.
Come, my boy, we will to sanctuary.
Oh, stay, I will go with thee.
You have no cause.
Now, my gracious lady, go. Bear your treasure and your goods. For my part, I'll resign unto your grace the seal I keep, and so betide to me as well I tend to you and all of yours. Go. I'll conduct you to the sanctuary.